Shame. He just declined. So I said, all right, cool, no problem. I said, more power to the young brother. He probably needs another year to get over the shit. Even though, like I said, I'm the only one that lost money. Nobody else. All right? Shame.
All right, now I'm always one step ahead of the game. Niggas is trying to slander me. So it's 1:39 right now, right? On a Saturday. Sarnetta's live on his channel with some lame ass niggas. As you can see, they're live right now. Doing what you call the rise and fall of Sarnetta. Now, if you take a look at my phone, right here, this is...
The video was the rise and fall of young Pharoah.
A 14-minute conversation. All right? That happened from, as you can see, from 1 p.m. to 14 minutes. You can mute that, bro. Or you can listen to it, y'all. So I'm about to go in. So, these bitch hoes just called me, all right, for 14 minutes, trying to do everything they can to get me to get back into this slanderous ass, Luciferian-ness ass debate. Now, Sarnetta's mad because I won't sign this wicked ass contract. Okay? So, with that being said, family, let me read y'all this contract so I can tell y'all why the debate is... Shame. So, these bitch hoes just called me, all right, for 14 minutes, trying to do everything they can to get me to get back into this slanderous ass, Luciferian-ness ass debate.
What's up, YouTube? Shame TV, East Watch here, your host, you know who it is. Now, right now we coming at you real quick because there's been evidence uncovered that Sarnetta is really making a push for young Pharoah and Seti. Now, it was said by Seti a couple weeks ago that Sarnetta calls him every week.
Shame.
I'm pretty sure I know what they're speaking about. I'm pretty sure we all have an idea now of what they're speaking about, or what he's attempting to speak with Seti about. Now, it has moved on to young Pharoah. We're using this fair use public audio, critique, investigation. Is Sarnetta attempting to woo young Pharoah and bring him into the Sarnetta Award show? And I think that he is. It's come to the point where Sarnetta really doesn't have anyone else to present, anyone who's going to actually draw a crowd. So he knows that Pharoah and Seti can draw a crowd, and that them together, they can really draw a crowd.
Shame.
He was caught sucking up to the NOI because he knows that they can draw a crowd as well. But that's what's pretty much going on right here. We're dealing with a man who knows who can and can't draw a crowd, so that's who he's going after.
And our run-ins, but when I first came on the scene with the brother, let me give y'all a little story with young Pharoah. When I seen young Pharoah, he already had his thing going on. I ain't gonna take that away from the brother. The young brother had his thing going on, and I seen him on YouTube, and I said, damn, let me reach out to the young brother. And I reached out to him, and ever since he started coming over, I kind of started liking the brother and liking what he got. And I was trying to really give him some guidance. Give him some wisdom, because I know the other dude over there ain't gonna give him the prop. I begged Unc, and I begged him, not begged, but I told Unc and all of them to back off. Let this brother grow. All of us make mistakes. I don't know if y'all know that or not, if y'all remember that or not, but I used to always defend that young brother and tell him, because I kind of took a liking in him. Shame.
Now, right there, this audio was done a couple days ago, mind you. So right there is what we call begging. Now we're not gonna say he's on his hands and knees begging, but it's getting around to close to the definition of begging, because he's trying to soften young Pharoah up right now. The key word is that's generally used as honeypot. He's trying to honeypot young Pharoah. See, young Pharoah, I took a liking to you, and I brought you over, and all the other mean HOK guys wanted to bang on you and say nasty things about you, young Pharoah. But not me, not Sarnetta. See, Sarnetta, I was here to defend you against these brothers, to give his brother a chance, Shame. Damn, Frank. Now, during the suckering in and the honeypotting of your young Pharaoh, the attempted suckering in, you're going to hear now how he still remains Sarnetta. See, this nigga is always playing. So what you got to remember is he's always playing. He already told you that he's playing chess with you. So you have to believe him and realize that it's all a work. He's already playing with you. So all of this that he's doing right now is a front, but you got to listen to the words to get what his true intentions are. Listen to when he says things, how he says them. He's talking about an altercation with Pharoah on a live stream, wearing a bow tie. It was done intentionally. He's trying to suck in the Nation of Islam's followers. That's more donation power. If he could somehow, some way, get Sarasu and Seti or young Pharaoh, and God forbid, both of them, the donation power, that's what he's after. The donation power. Javen Bullets came on Conscious Community Convo last night, and he explained to us that they don't like beefing too much because it fucks up the money, because the beefing exposes shit. But right here, Sarnetta's going to let you know that even though he's trying to honeypot young Pharoah into coming on his award show, he's still letting you know who he's still riding with.
So we had our little falling out, and shout out to the Nation of Islam. You see the bow tie. Shout out to the Minister, long live the Honorable, goddammit, Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the Honorable.
He's talking to young Pharoah right there. He ain't gonna say he is. He'll say a million things around that, but except that. But I know you. That's who you're talking to.
To the Minister, long live the Honorable, goddammit, Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, live the Honorable, goddammit, Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the Honorable Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Shout out to all of them brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, back to the story.
Shame. And what is the story, people? Never forget that he's just playing chess, hard body. Sarnetta's alleging, this is what he's alleging, Pharaoh, that he's over this now. The beef that you and him had where he was talking about you and Pharaoh, Seti mother and all that disrespectful shit. He's past that now. He's over that now.
The fans out there, or the people that's taking people's side, I'm the one that lost $15,000, not you Negroes. So I don't even know why you would even enter into our conversation, because even enter into our conversation, $1,000, not you Negroes. $1,000, not you Negroes. I'm the one that lost $15,000, not you Negroes. So I don't even know why you would even enter into our conversation, because y'all don't know what it's like just to lose 15,000 in one night for one night. So I'm the one that lost the money, not you, nigga. And guess I'm the one that lost the money, not you, nigga. In one night for one night. So I'm the one that lost the money, not you, nigga. And guess what? I'm past that now. I got over that now. I'm past that now. I got over that now. You know? I'm past that now. I got over that now. I'm past that now. And guess what? I'm past that now. I got over that now.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Now, first off, there's a huge discrepancy in the amount of money that Pharoah and them was owed, the hotel rooms, etc. Because Sarnetta, you're still saying one thing and they're still saying something completely different.
Well, this is what it all boils down to. You know, I'm sick of all this dumb shit that a nigga have to go through behind the motherfucking scene with these fake ass niggas. I went up on Joel's page just to give a nigga a brief understanding of where we at. These niggas want to eat the whole motherfucking pie. Okay? They don't want to take care of Pharoah. They don't even want, motherfucker don't want to pay for no motherfucking room. Motherfucker, well, intellectual, want to own all the goddamn video,
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And Sarnetta, you openly say you always pay for niggas' rooms.
For 14 minutes, trying to do everything they can to get me to get back into this slanderous ass, Luciferian ass debate. Now, Sarnetta's mad because I won't sign this wicked ass contract. Okay? So, with that being said, family, let me read y'all this contract so I can tell y'all why the debate is really canceled. Now they trying to slander me and throw dirt on my name because they mad they can't use me and do what they thought they was gonna do. Now let me read y'all this. This devilish ass contract word for word, okay? And then I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna post it at the end of this video so y'all can see it for yourself. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get to this. Let me get my other phone to do it. My other phone better. All right, give me 1 sec, family. All right. Now this nigga Sarnetta wanna give me $1,500. All right. And we're gonna do the math on what he gonna make. And I'm gonna show you what he tried to give me. And he want me to sign over 100% of my rights to him for my intellectual property. All right. Don't send the contract to Seti. He sent it to me, trying to get me to sign. Now, luckily, I'm not no dickhead who just be signing papers and shit. I read. So that being said, he tried to pressure me and bully me into the contract. So what happened was, when I came to him on my fair terms, he ignored. I got the text message and all that. The nigga tried to lie. Before all of this shit blew out the water, I was calling Sarnetta and texting Sarnetta. Sarnetta didn't even know. It was times me and Seti was on the three-way. He didn't even know. He called Seti, talked to Seti. Seti had hang up with him. I called Sarnetta back. He sent me the voicemail. So he was trying to sun me the whole motherfucking time. And then gonna text me this janky-ass contract. I told the bitch I don't want to sign the contract, revise it. Nigga gonna tell me, sign the contract or you're not getting on the stage. I'm Sarnetta Studios. You're not running the show, I'm running the show. I told that bitch revise the contract. I'm not signing that. Nigga gonna tell me, then don't get on the stage. You ain't gotta come. Seti had hang up with him. I called Sarnetta back. He sent me the voicemail. So he was trying to sun me the whole motherfucking time. And then gonna text me this janky ass contract. I told the bitch I don't want to sign the contract, revise it. Nigga gonna tell me, sign the contract or you're not getting on the stage. I'm Sarnetta Studios. You're not running the show, I'm running the show. I told that bitch revise the contract. I'm not signing that. Nigga gonna tell me, then don't get on the stage. You ain't gotta come. All right? I'm Sarnetta. The show gonna go on without you. Now the niggas see the show not going on without me. Everybody coming to our event that we having tomorrow at
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So he was trying to sun me the whole motherfucking time. And then gonna text me this janky ass contract. I told the bitch I don't want to sign the contract, revise it. Nigga gonna tell me, sign the contract or you're not getting on the stage. I'm signing at the studios. You're not running the show, I'm running the show. I told that bitch, revise the contract. I'm not signing that. Nigga gonna tell me, then don't get on the stage. You ain't gotta come. Alright? I'm signing at it. The show gonna go on without you. Now the nigga see the show not going on without me. Everybody.
Damn shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Now, Sonetta, you told me that you was offering Seti and young Pharoah way more than $1,500. I'm not gonna go into again what you exactly told me verbatim. You know what you said, and it wasn't $1,500 a piece. Actually, it was more than that, double. It's more than $3,000 that you said you were offering them. But you did say the show would go on without him. I guess not.
Lose 15,000 in one night. Because y'all don't know what it's like just to lose 15,000 in one night. For one night. So I'm the one that lost the money, not you, nigga. And guess what? I'm past that now. I got over that now. I'm past that now. I got over that now. Over that now. You know? I moved on. So I hit my nephew up, Rob Prophet. Hit up young Pharoah. Let him know that I would like to nominate the young brother. To show y'all that I'm not caught up with that bull, with the BS. Because he's doing work out here just like everybody else. He putting in the work. So let me nominate him and let him know. So my young brother, my nephew, Rob Prophet, hit him up, called him.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
This is because the show cannot go on without Pharoah. I'm going to say this as bluntly as possible. That awards show is not popping without a draw. We already know Polite is done. As far as coming through at a paid event, being there and all that shit, and people coming there to hear this nigga talk about some shit, that's done. He could still make money off Polite just by bringing them to his page and just having for sheer activity to the page. But other than that, Polite's done. No one's coming to check Red Pill and Blue Pill. No one's coming to see Reggie. I'm doing a video, working on a video with Dizzy Cochran right now about you calling Shaka Amos gay. We're gonna answer that in a live stream today. So you can't bring on Shaka Amos because allegedly you was calling him gay. This is alleged, but we need to get to the bottom of that. Then you got to go down to the minions, and none of your minions would draw money. Not Kev Gill's minion, your West Coast minion. Not Israel Doctrine, your wherever he's at in the woods minion. Not Mr. Obesity, who can't even leave the house right now because he's stage 10 obesity. They're creating new stages every day for this man's obesity.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
But this is sad, yo. This is the equivalent of Sonetta begging for $5. Just $5, people.
To the story. So we had our little fallout, but guess what, family? I'm past that a long time ago. I'm past that stage. I moved on and I'm moving on.
I want y'all to listen to how much he's moving on. Here we go again.
You understand? This is why what a lot of y'all don't know is I had my nephew hit Pharoah up. I told my nephew, Rob Prophet, I said, yo, call Pharoah up. You talk to him, Rob, because he'll talk to you. He probably ain't get over his emotions dealing with me yet. I got over all of mine. I'm the only one that at that time when that beef went on, I'm the only one that got lost over $15,000. I don't know one that at that time when that beef went on, I'm the only one that dealing with me yet. I time when that beef went on, I'm the only one that got lost over $15,000. Time when that beef went on, I'm the only one that got lost over $15,000. I don't know why the fuck anybody else was mad. Time when that beef went on, I'm the only one that got lost over $15,000. I don't know why the fuck anybody else was mad.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
This nigga done said he got over this shit about 13 times in 10 minutes. And then right after he says he's gotten over it, he keeps reiterating that he's the only one who took a loss here.
Only one that got lost over $15,000. I don't know why the fuck anybody else was mad.
Does that sound like a man who has truly gotten over what it is that he says he's gotten over?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That's just letting you know, more and more solidifying the point that he don't give a fuck. He is just courting young Pharoah yet again, honeypotting him, kissing ass, begging, doing whatever he can to get this nigga to come over to help push this show. That's it. And more donation power, of course. But that's it. He hasn't gotten over a goddamn thing.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Now, as a point of fact, Sonetta personally told me in a conversation that he lost $15,000 that he was scheduled also to pay young Pharoah and Pharoah and Seti considerably more than they have stated that he said they were going to pay him. Now, for him to say that he's gotten over it, still right now to this day, you're still talking about it, and you're still going against what they said. And you seem pretty emotional about it, like that could just be me.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That I would like to nominate the young brother to show y'all that I'm not caught up with that bull, with the BS. Because he's doing work out here just like everybody else. He putting in the work. So let me nominate him and let him know. So my young brother, my nephew, Rob Prophet, hit him up, called him, said, yo, Pharoah, my uncle, man, he's hoping that everything, y'all ain't never got to work together. You ain't never got to come on the set. I ain't never got to work together. You ain't never got to come on the set. I ain't never got to work together. You ain't never got to come on the set. My prophet hit him up, called him, said, yo, Pharoah, my uncle, man, he's hoping that everything, y'all ain't never got to work together. You ain't never got to come on the set.
Is this the same nephew that he said he was going to get to beat up Pharoah?
Shame.
Or is this the
Shame.
minion unk?
Shame.
But as you see here, telling this nigga lies right in the gate. We don't even got to work together. You are working together. If Pharoah comes on that comes on that awards show, he's working with Sonetta just for coming because Sonetta gets to fucking say that Pharoah's coming. That's all he needs is for young Pharoah to confirm that he's going to go to that shit. He needs Sarah and Seti to confirm that he will go to that shit so that he can then say, Reggie, tell them that Pharoah and Seti coming.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Nominate the young brother to show y'all that I'm not caught up with that bull, with the BS. Because he's doing work out here just like everybody else. He putting in the work. So let me nominate him and let him know. So my young brother, my nephew, Rob Prophet, hit him up, called him, said, yo, Pharoah, my uncle, man, He's hoping that everything, y'all ain't never got to work together. You ain't never got to come on the set. He just want to let you know, brother, that he would love to honor you for your work and what you have done. And if I'm lying, Pharoah will tell you, no, that nigga lying. 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 That nigga ain't had Prophet call me. So Prophet spoke to him. And I guess Pharoah, he called me back. My nephew called me back and said, he's still going through that. He ain't get over that yet. And, he just declined. So I said, all right, cool. Don't get over that yet. And, he just declined. So he just declined. He just declined. So I called me back. My nephew called me back and said, he's still going through that. He ain't get over that yet.
Shame.
And,
Shame.
he just declined.
Shame. 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 Shame.
I'm not signing that contract, bitch, and you didn't want to revise it. Fuck you, nigga. So when I asked the nigga to revise the contract nicely, I didn't even turn up. The bitch gonna tell me, sign the contract or else he done talking about it. Hung up in my face. I call his ass back. The bitch still gonna tell me he signed at the studios. He make the rules. I don't make the rules. Sign the contract. I ain't gotta come. Seti was on the phone. Ask Seti. I ain't gotta be there. The show gonna go on without me.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The part is I was getting knocked off my square, and I was allowing the peons to knock me off my square. And now I said to myself, you know what? The first thing I got to do is stop watching these clowns. Stop watching the nuts. And get back to doing what I do best. And that is bringing knowledge, information to our people. You feel me? So, a lot of people already know, man. Me and Pharoah, we had our run-ins. But when I first came on the scene with the brother, let me give y'all a little story with young Pharoah. When I seen young Pharoah, he already had his thing going on. I ain't gonna take that away from the brother. The young brother had his thing going on, and I seen him on YouTube, and I said, damn, let me reach out to the young brother. And I reached out to him, and ever since he started coming over, I kind of started liking the brother and liking what he got. And I was trying to really give him some guidance, give him some wisdom, because I know the other dude over there ain't gonna give him the proper knowledge. A lot of people already know, man. Me and Pharoah, we had our run-ins, but when I first came on the scene with the brother, let me give y'all a little story with young Pharoah. When I seen young Pharoah, he already had his thing going on. I ain't gonna take that away from the brother. The young brother had his thing going on, and I seen him on YouTube, and I said, damn, let me reach out to the young brother. And I reached out to him, and ever since he started coming over, I kind of started liking the brother and liking what he got. And I was trying to really give him some guidance, give him some wisdom, because I know the other dude over there ain't gonna give him the proper knowledge or the proper wisdom, So I said, let me guide this brother, and I
Motherfucking fight to the death, nigga. We don't care about your life. Bitch, I gotta live too. You want me to go out there and give a nigga my hard-earned work that he can own for life? What if I put this information out there and let's just say a university level scholar see it and say, hey, we want to have a conversation with that brother because we interested in his stance on the meta-nature. Guess who they got to talk to about my shit? Sinetta. Guess who get paid for my shit? Sinetta. Bitch, I'm not signing that contract, bitch. And you didn't want to revise it. Fuck you, nigga. So when I asked the nigga to revise the contract nicely, I didn't even turn up. The bitch gonna tell me, sign the contract or else he done talking about it. Hung up in my face. I call his ass back. The bitch still gonna tell me he signed at the studios. He make the rules. I don't make the rules. Sign the contract. I ain't gotta come. Said he was on the phone. Ask Seti. I ain't gotta be there. The show gonna go on without me. Now, bitch, you see how much love I get from the people because I stay humble and stay real with the people. Now you see that the show can't go on without me. He make the rules. I don't make the rules. Sign the contract. I ain't gotta come. Said he was on the phone. Ask Seti. I ain't gotta be there. The show gonna go on without me. Now, bitch, you see how much love I get from the people because I stay humble and stay real with the people. Now you see that the show can't go on without me, bitch. So now you keep blowing my phone up and you see I'm not going. What I look like going back and fuck with you now after you done did all this to me? Bitch, I'm not signing that contract, bitch. And you didn't want to revise it. Fuck you, nigga. So when I asked the nigga to revise the contract nicely, I didn't even turn up. The bitch gonna tell me, sign the contract or else he done talking about it. Hung up in my face. I call his ass back. The bitch still gonna tell me he signed at the studios. He make the rules. I don't make the rules. Sign the contract. I ain't gotta come. Said he was on the phone. Ask Seti. I ain't gotta be there. The show gonna go on without me. Now, bitch, you see how much love I get from the people because I stay humble and stay real with the people. Now you see that the show can't go on without me, bitch. So now you keep blowing my phone up and you see I'm not going. What I look like going back to fuck with you now? After you did all this shit. You try to get me to sell my soul in the contract. You try to underpay me. Now I don't go. Now you try to offer me what you should have been off me. I don't go for that. Now you want to get fucking YouTube trying to slander me for days on end. And then you blow them. I just did a live stream on my Facebook, family. Go on my Facebook page and look. I showed all the missed calls I got from Sinetta yesterday. All of them. I ignored the nigga Sinetta all yesterday. The bitch gonna tell me, motherfucker, he gonna call me from a fake number. Okay? And I picked it up because I didn't know the number. And the motherfucker gonna try to get me to do the debate after all he done said. Okay?
Goddamn shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
He was on the phone. Ask Seti. I ain't gotta be there. The show gonna go on without me. Now, bitch, you see how much love I get from the people because I stay humble and stay real with the people. Now you see that the show can't go on without me, bitch. So now you keep blowing my phone up and you see I'm not going. What I look like going back to fuck with you now?
Pharoah, let him know that I would like to nominate the young brother to show y'all that I'm not caught up with that bull with the BS because he's doing work out here just like everybody else. He's putting in the work, so let me nominate him and let him know. So my young brother, my nephew Rob Prophet hit him up, called him, said, "Yo, Pharoah, my uncle man, he's hoping that everything. Y'all ain't never got to work together. You ain't never got to come on the set. He just want to let you know, brother, that he would love to honor you for your work and what you have done. He would love to honor you for your work and what you have done. And if I'm lying, Pharoah will tell you, no, that nigga lying. That nigga ain't had Prophet call me. So Prophet spoke to him. And I guess Pharoah, he called me back. My nephew called me back and said, he's still going through that. He ain't get over that yet. And, he just declined. So I said, he just declined. So I said, all right, cool, no problem.
Shame.
I said, more power to the young brother. He probably, with the BS. With the BS. Nominate the young brother to show y'all that I'm not caught up with that bull with the BS.
That has nothing to do with anything. Appreciate young Pharoah. Hope you stay on your stance, bro, about not going back to that bullshit. And he is not doing anything to show that he's done with any BS or bullshit. Sinetta, we know what you're doing. You're doing this shit because you need a draw. I know you're mad that I'm saying this shit right now, but it's public audio. I'm using it for critique purposes, giving my opinion. And in my opinion, no, nigga, you need a draw. You thought that the show could go on without him. You realize that you bit off more than you can chew. Every promoter needs talent. You can't have a show without talent. Sorry, it just doesn't work that way. So being that you're putting on a show, you're making all these awards, and then you're looking around and you don't have anybody to hand these awards to. You can't hand them to these known cronies because ain't nobody going for that shit.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
You can't hand that shit off to people who are actually doing work in Harlem, because you're not actually doing any work in the community. You just say that shit. You're pretending, you're feigning as though you're doing work in the community. So the fact that you're not actually doing work in the community, you don't know who's actually doing it, so you can't give them an award.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So where you're left right now is to hope and pray that that Pharoah and Seti will break by the summer. Because if they don't, this shit is going to be a disaster. Shame TV,
Shame.
East Watch.
Shame.
Peace, people.
Shame.